Let's have a nice clean fight. Remember to obey my commands. Protect yourselves always, men. We're going to touch gloves now. We're boxing at the bell. God bless both of you. Touch gloves, fellas. Touch gloves, fellas.
Kind of herky-jerky. Always looks to lead. He's not.
This is a very, very big ring.
Oh, big right hand there by Hopkins. Work rate. Use that jab a lot.
There's a lot of movement tonight.
Hopkins promised us he'd use it.
He got nailed by a counter left hook. Pascal in retreat. Now he comes forward with a nice right hand. That's it. Through the ropes goes Bernard Hopkins. He's claiming he was hit behind the head.
As he was pulling out, great punch by Pascal.
A knockdown for Pascal in the final seconds of the opening round.
Hopkins in a strange posture. He's been attacking here in round one, not what he's used to. And there's a right hand that cuffed him and knocked him down. Now, you can make, Antonio pointed out in one of our previous fights with Glenn Johnson and Alan Green, that's the only place he could throw that punch, Pascal.
And he landed, and the reason that it was so effective because Hopkins did not see that punch, Al. No, and again, if Hopkins is...
That's almost hard to believe, but it's true.
Mentioned earlier as Bernard Hopkins.
First John Pascal, not the second Roy Jones. He started with, but now he isn't.
Worked well against Felix Trinidad when he won. Missed with a right hand there. Very confident. Right hand off the top of the head. Another one by his fight. Oh, leaping left by Pascal just before the bell.
He's just, trying to set him up, but he needs to go ahead and try.
Upstairs to the body. There's that overhead.
Him down.
Home, but so far he's not silenced the crowd.
Thousand on hand here. And a counter right and a good, clever, wily old veteran. Oh! And down goes Hopkins for the second time of the fight. He's not hurt. 20 seconds to go in the round. Hopkins just trying to buy time and get to the corner. The bell has sounded. Hopkins keeps punching. Michael Griffin didn't hear the bell.
Canvas in this fight. A left hand and another hook, and it sends him down. He did it.
No, it was a clear knockdown, and the reason why is because right here Hopkins relaxes, and Pascal was still in position to throw the left hook.
10-9 round because of that, but.
So Bernard Hopkins has some...
No, Hopkins did not want to get himself buried in a hole because he's not a big puncher. He's not a knockout puncher.
Good hook downstairs. Pascal's have had more impact. Another good body shot by Hopkins, though.
Good work right now. I don't know if Pascal's trying to take this round off.
After being on the canvas 2 times, disputed both knockdowns, they were legit.
Hopkins can chew him up and spit him out. But when you got a herky-jerky fighter, you don't know what he's going to do. You can't time it. It's hard for Bernard.
Hopkins coming on. Yep. He's landing. Hopkins' best round. Right hand off the top of Hopkins' head. Combination upstairs by Hopkins. Gets in and out quickly. Goes to the body with the left hook. Right hand over the top of the head. And it's being called a slip. It was to the back of the head. Again, Pascal hitting to the back of the head at the bell.
Back of the head, Hopkins a lot. And tonight it's happening again. That one definitely in the back of the head.
The big difference, these punches much more powerful on both occasions. Hopkins missing with a left hook.
Said everybody over 40 that has some arthritis is going to be rooting for him. George Foreman used to say that stuff all the time. A good hook by Hopkins to the body. That was a beautiful punch.
Did it at a division record 20 times.
And the press row you see all with Pascal. I have it the same as Herb Zurkowski does, 39-35, and also Albert Ladouceur from the Journal de Quebec. And now here comes Pascal.
And you just hear it by the crowd reaction. Point of round 5. He makes Pascal miss, goes to the body, and then upstairs. Nice combination by the fourth defense by Pascal. Combination to the head. Back comes Pascal. Pascal with a nice left hook to the jaw.
Defensive fighter, and I think anyone imagines, and he certainly surprised Dawson with that. Maybe it's a little bit with Hopkins.
Super middleweight. He's got Pascal in the corner, but Pascal wins that sequence.
He wants to remind Hopkins, use that jab.
The sweet science.
He did not have a big work rate. Oh, big right by Hopkins.
One of his 5 losses.
He made a call, as so many people do. He said, I won't make that mistake tonight.
After the Super 6.
Yeah, he's got that pesky Super 6
right hand. There's a nice quick combination to the head by Hopkins. Here's Hopkins lunging forward. Hopkins firing to the body.
His punches together, and there's the jab, which starts everything off for him. And when he's using it in this fight, he's much more effective. And
twice in this fight, very clean. He's coming forward with that right hand, shoots the jab, and then fires a bullet. Left hook to the body. Hopkins has not looked bad.
Really in control of this fight.
That left hook.
And he keeps pushing Pascal back. Now he deals to the body again. Straight right hand followed by a left hook to the body.
Thrown 20 more punches or so. The answer to that is probably never.
Hopkins
the moment Hopkins has taken the crowd out of things a bit. Oh, another one of those left hooks.
watches as Pascal misses. Good right counter by Hopkins to the jaw. We approach 30 seconds left of the 7th. Another one digging to the body, going to the body, and a left hook upstairs. Round 7, a favorable round for Hopkins. Pascal missing with.
Listen, they all fought each other. There's a lot out of this whole Hopkins. Very small margin by 2 of the judges for Pascal.
67-66, 1 point down Hopkins.
The gap is tightening, the action's picking up.
And with a big left hook, and did that, I think, as a mechanism of...
Got his swagger back, 4-1 with 1 knockout in world title fight.
It's been a better round for Pascal, as Antonio pointed out. This might have gotten him back in here and be on his...
Because of his age, I just thought I was a fresher fighter. This is what I mean, mental strength.
It was a strange situation when you fought Jones, when you fought Hopkins.
Moments, though, it was a much closer round, but there's the overhand right. But again, he was countered by the hook by Pascal. And, of course, that's vintage Bernard Hopkins.
Nice right hand to the head by Bernard Hopkins. That one landed cleanly. Another quick combination upstairs.
Hopkins has looked good, landed some shots, went deep to the body.
The busier of the two here.
Key element will be whether round 4 and Hopkins had a bigger hole to try and get out of. Good shot by Hopkins there.
Hopkins continues to connect. And this looks like the first round for Bernard.
Yeah, you got to take your head off to the guy. He's a stand-up guy and a great fighter.
Oh, big right hand by Bernard Hopkins. Big right hand to the chin.
He can't afford to take those shots from Hopkins.
Comes back with a left hook over the top.
The overhand right's becoming a huge weapon along with the hook.
Been touched to the body all night.
Rising to the level of the champion. Pascal missing. Well, if this is Hopkins' last championship fight, fellas.
Although in his fight with Pavlik, he did it a lot. But there, the jab and a straight right hand. The straight right by Hopkins. He tends to throw overhand rights. They're both good, but Pascal with less experience.
Nice body shot by Hopkins.
Really hurting Bernard Hopkins right now with some of those shots, and that's key. This is a very, very close fight. These
right hand
last
in there. Urge on. Pascal, nice right hand by Hopkins. Hopkins continues to score. Another right hand.
Hopkins is doing some beautiful work right now. He's not loading up. He's delivering these combination punches.
You see that 2 of the press row scorers, one from the Journal de Quebec and Herb Zurkowski from the...
It's close.
The 45-year-old Hopkins looks the fresher of the 2.
Fight and say, if I had only used my jab on
hand counter punch, that's the type of stuff that
seems to have been digging himself out of the hole round by round. Hopkins on the attack.
They represent several countries. An intriguing number as Hopkins continues to come forward and blast away, and Hopkins has risen to the occasion on that. Both men throwing good shots.
Will the WBC...
Right there, you saw exchanges of both guys wanting to lay it all out for the victory. You know, we're not used to seeing Hopkins in that type of action, but...
I mean, that's remarkable.
Nice left hook to the jaw by Hopkins. Goes to the body.
He's not trying to let this thing go to the scorecard. He may be looking for the knockout right now, Al.
Hopkins missing with the right. A left hook, 30 seconds left in the 11th. There's the jab by Hopkins, followed up by a right counter left. Oh! But they tangled feet, not a knockdown. They tangled feet. Body shot there by Hopkins. Uppercut on the inside, another one. 3 uppercuts on the inside by Pascal.
Mark Ramsey doesn't want to take any chances. This was where the slip occurred. There was a punch in there, but clearly that was just
out of Pascal with those body shots.
And Hopkins explodes out of the gate. This round, if not, knock Pascal down or out. And this could really be a brawl these last couple of minutes. Hopkins continues to come forward.
The referee, Michael Griffin, has done an excellent job of officiating this fight. And
oh, big left.
Here comes Hopkins. Pascal. Hopkins missing with the right. Combination upstairs.
Wow, yes it is. I agree with you, but like I said, I take my hat off to Hopkins.
Yes.
45 years old.
Oh, they are going at it.
What a way to end the year, Showtime.
This crowd going wild. The final countdown. Oh! Wild! What a finish!
both men going after it. And Antonio, you made the point, Hopkins wanted a knockout because he's worried about decisions. And there's Pascal landing some very good shots. Pascal's jab being effective. That awkward style of pursuing by Pascal.
Judge Daniel Vanderpool sees the bout 114 to 114, a draw. The decision is a majority draw. Pascal